Hello everyone, how are you all? Hope you all are fine. So, welcome to next part 2 video of the Numpy. And in this session, so we'll just discuss the dimensions in the array and dimensions in the array in the sense what, like for example, in the previous video, what we just discussed, the definition part of the NumPy and what is the NumPy, how to import that library, how to check out that version, and how to create the array. Okay, so now this is the I just briefly just discuss that how to check out that type of the array and what is the shape of the array. So this is the array, and then now I have to check whether this array is the one dimensions or the two dimension. So how to just write the command so that it will give that 1D array. So this is the command. Okay, so that it is giving like 1D array. So now let me check out that one, two D array, 3D array like this. Okay. So in this session only, so we will just discuss all these things, right? So now, so let's start. Let's start. So today only, so we will just discuss all these things. Okay, so all these things. For example, let me write. First of all, let me write dimensions, and let me just execute this part. Okay, so because we will just discuss all these things today only. So now let's start. Let me just try import the. First of all, let me import that numpy input numpy as np import numpy as np, and now I just imported successfully. See, successfully I imported, and now I just declared one array. So for example, a1 which is equal to np dot array array of let me give anything. So, okay, let 50. Okay, so now let me call that one a2. Okay, so let me a2. So now array of 50. So a2 dot ending a2 dot ending equal to 0. So this is nothing but the 0D array. What is that? 0D array. So now how to just write this 0D array? What is 0D array? Now clear? So we'll start from the basic only. We'll start from the basic only. Then after that, we'll just discuss all these things. Okay. So please be carefully just listen all this lecture. Okay, so it is very helpful for you all guys. Okay, so today only we'll just discuss what. So let me just again write out. So first of all, I will just discuss what is the 0D array. What is the 0D array? You can write 0 dimensions, 0 or 0D arrays, 0D arrays. Okay, so let first complete this one. Then after that, then I will jump to next one. So in these 0D arrays, okay, so let me just write the definition part. 0, mm, sorry, 0 D arrays, 0D arrays. So what is 0D arrays? What is 0D arrays? So specifically 0D 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 arrays, 0D arrays, or you can say that it is a scalar also. Scalars, you can say that these all are the elements in an arrays. So it means what? It means what? It means in 0D array, so you can just give that only the specific single value, single element which will be present inside that one. So for example, if I will just write, for example, if I will same things, I will just write here. Let me copy it and paste here, and let me import one thing, another element. Okay, so let's 60. So if I will just execute this part, and then again I will just call that for example, okay, so this cannot be interpreted 60 as a data types. Okay, so it means we will just write inside the square bracket or a couple you can just use. So if I will just execute it and then again see that one. See. Okay. So let me just write the code here. So here if I will just write this one, then see. So this is the one type of array. So here we will just this array is nothing but the 1D array only. Okay. So what is the 1D array? What is the 1D array? So let me just write what is the 1D array. So this one is nothing but 1D array. For example, first of all, let me just write 1D arrays. 1D array. So what is 1D arrays? So 1D array is nothing but an array, and 1D array is nothing but known as an array, an array that has that has zero that has zero D arrays, that has zero D arrays as as its its element, as its element. It's called what unidimensional, or you can say, one D arrays. 1D arrays. You can say 1D arrays. So let me just keep it marked down, and now it's executed, and now see. So here, first point is what I just explained that what. So here, the second part I just explained what. Second part is nothing but 1D array. 1D arrays. 1D arrays. Okay, 1D arrays. So here only. Okay, so now it will become like this. Okay, so 1D array is nothing but like what? So an array that has zero D arrays as an element is called the unidimensional, you can say, or 1D arrays. So how to just check out this one? So as I just store this element or the list inside that a2 variable, so that a2 dot end is, if I will just execute this one, and then the output would be like this, 1D array. Now cleared. Now cleared. Okay, this is the things. For example, if I will just write like this, if I will just write like this, for example, let me just write a3. A3 is a variable where input dot array, input dot array, where input dot array inside the list 1 dot 2 dot 3 4 and 5 element I just declared. And now if I will just print this one, let me just a3, call me a3, and now a3 dot end dim is nothing but what? 1. Okay, 1. So here, this part is the one dimensional array. This part is the one dimensional array. So now, so jump to the next part, which is nothing but the what? So we'll just discuss how to just write the 2D array. How to just write the 2D array. So as 2D array. Arrays. So now, what is a 2D arrays? 2D array is nothing but what? 2D array is nothing but what? First of all, so while to know the 1D array, first of all, let us know the 1D array. An array that has 0D arrays as its elements is called the unidimensional, or you can say the 1D array. Similarly, the 2D array is nothing but what? an array that has 1D arrays as its element is called that 2D array, you can say. Okay, it's called that 2D array. Means the definition is same. The definition is what? Same. The definition only same. But in place of this 0D array, you can just replace it to what? You can just replace to it 1D array. Because listen, listen. From this is the theoretical things. Okay, from theoretical things, maybe the confusion would be there. But whenever just I will show you the practical things, okay, really, while taking that theoretical pass, then your concept will be cleared. All right, your concept will be clear. So here, this part will be 2D array, and now let me just delete this part. Okay, so now clear. This one is a 2D array only. So now see how to just write the code. How to just write the code so that it will show the 2D array. Because here only, like here only, I just write the array so that it is showing that this array is nothing but the what 1D array. But how to just write that code so that it will show that that array should be 2D array? How to just write that code? Because here inside that array function np.array function, I just import one list. Okay, I just import one list. But how to import that another, like how to import that list so that it will become the 2D array? Okay, so those who already know, then no problem. Those who are just new to this one, then don't worry, just look at the concept. Okay, so here first point is what? First point is what? So first of all, let me just declare one array means like a four part. So a4 which is equal to what? So let me just write the np dot array np dot array. So inside the parenthesis, first of all, let me declare one square means list. So in that list, 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4. Okay, so 4 element which is inserted, and then next, let me just write the again this part means like a comma, and then again I have to just import next 4 element. Okay, up to it. And now, so it means what? It will be in the form of what? It will be in the form of, let me just write square bracket. Then again, this two list will be again story another list. It's like it is in form of what? First of all, first of all, I imported what? 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, and then completed, then comma, then 5, comma 6, comma 7, comma 8. Then again, I will just store this, all this means what? These two list inside the another story. Okay, so these two things usually present inside this. So it is in form of like this. Okay, so now we can just run. So now just check it whether it will execute or it will give the error part, whether it will be execute or it will give the error part. Now check it. So it is executed, and now A4 is what? A4 is the this array. Okay, in this array only. Now, so let's check type of type of A4. Type of A4. Type of A4 is what? Numpy.nt array only. Okay. So now let's check whether this one is the one dimensional array or two dimensional. So for checking the, remember one thing, for checking the dimensions of a dot end, just write dot end. Now see. So the output is what? 2, 1. So it means what? This is the two dimensional array. Next step is what? Next step is what? Next step is like to write the 3D array. Okay, means three dimensional array. So now 3D arrays, 3D arrays, 3D arrays. What is the 3D arrays? Similarly, same things we have to just write. Okay, in previous one we have to just change that one. We have to change that in place of 1D array, we can just write the 2D array. An array that has two D arrays to the array has its elements is called the arrays. Okay, so the array. So now means what? Means what? For example, I have to just write this. So for the one dimensional array, for the 0D array, what we have to just write? For the 0D array, what we just write? For the 0D array, I just write np dot array inside the bracket. I just import one data, which will be close under the, which will be close under the what? Which will be close under the the parenthesis. So this array is nothing but what? Zero dimensional. Zero dimensional. Then next one is what? So np dot array. So inside the parenthesis, we have to just declare one list only, which will be like any element you can just take, which is nothing but what? Which is nothing but one dimensional. The next part is what? For 2D array. So inside the parenthesis, 1, comma 2, comma 3, and then 3, 4, comma 5, comma 6, and then these two lists will be stored inside the another single list. Okay, so this is nothing but what? 2D array. This is nothing but what? 2D array. So now, how to just write that three-dimensional? Please just pause the video and just try yourself. Pause the video and just try yourself. Okay, and after that, then you can just resume the video. Okay, so let me just start that one. Okay, so hope I think that you already tried that one. Okay, so those who are unable to solve that one, just look at the solution part. A5, let A5 be one variable where np dot where np dot array, or you can just write like this also. For example, L1 is equal to, okay, L1 is equal to, let me just write mm, mm, 1 comma 2 comma 3, and then let comma another list is what? 4 comma 5 comma 6. Then next list is what? Next list is what? Then 7 comma 8 comma 9. Okay, 8 comma 9. Then next you can just write let's similarly 3 comma 4 comma 5. Okay, and then next let 6 comma 7 comma 8. Okay, 8. So now I just write that 1 2 3 4 5 5 list I just declared. Okay, so now what we have to do? Now what we have to do? First of all, the 5 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so I can just write the four things. First of all, I have to just keep the square bracket here, in square bracket, and starting square bracket. And then next part is what? N square bracket, and next is that this one. And then now A5 is equal to A5, which is equal to np dot array, np dot array of L1. Let me just check out yes. Now A5 is equal to what? Now A5 is the output. This one is the output. So next, let me just check the type of what? Type of A, type of what? Type of A5. So now take out type of A5 is this one. So now A5 dot ending, A5 dot ending is what? Three dimension. Now clear. So first of all, what I just done. So here only, first of all, I just declare 1, comma 2, comma 3. Next element 4, comma 5, comma 6. And now, so these two things will be stored one square bracket, and again comma. So one let 4, 6, 8. Okay, anything you can just take. And next 9, 2, 3. Okay, now again store this inside the square bracket. So these again these two element will be stored inside the another square bracket. So now I will just close inside the parenthesis. Now it will give the 3 dimensional. Okay, so this is the process. Okay, this is the process. So here I think I already cleared what I already cleared one 0D array. Means how to check out the 0D array, how to check out that 1D array, how to check out the 2D array, and let me just update here also. Okay, so I will just provide this note also. Okay, so for okay, so if you need any notes, so then you can just join that WhatsApp group. So the group link is given the description part. You can go for the description part, and then you can easily join that group also. Easily join that group, and then you will just get that notes. Okay, so 2D arrays. Okay, and then I just explained the last part is what 3D arrays. Okay, 3 then D, okay, then RS, 3D RS. So now let me execute this one. So these 4 things I just explained. These 4 things I just explained. So now the last concept. This is the last concept only for this video only. This is the last concept for this video only. This is the last concept. Okay. So now what I have to do? What I have to do? I have to check the higher dimension. This is the up to the third dimension. Okay, so let me give any manual, any specific value. Okay, so for example, let me give the headline is what. Let the headline is what. I have to check the higher dimensional arrays. Okay, higher dimensional arrays. What do you mean by this? It means what? Means I can just write the code so that it will give any dimension. Means it is up to the third dimension. So how to just write the 6 dimension? How to just write the 4 dimension, 5 dimension, 7 dimension, 10 dimensions? So all these things. So see. So means what? The definition can be the array. The array can have any number of dimensions. Any number of dimensions. So now let me execute this part. So let me just write the code so that it will be show you anything. For example, let me just write L2. L2 is equal to L2, which is equal to for example, L2 is equal to so 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now let me just write the thing is what for example let me declare another variable a6 which is equal to np dot array and then np dot array, then I will write the L2 part. Okay, L2 part and then comma in team in team which is equal to let me just write 10. Let me just write the 10. Okay, so 10. So now I will just write for example so for example let me just copy this one first of all. Let me copy this one. Let me copy this one and then um, let me write here. So here only I just wrote and then let me Is the heart symbol. Oh, sorry. Let me give the heart symbol and then I will do this part. For example, so let me print that A6 and now. So let print let print number of dimension. Number of dimensions will be what? The number of dimension will be like let A6 A6 dot n d. Let A6 dot n d. So here will be the output. For example, so what is the problem here? Okay, so the error would become like this. Okay, so you have to just deal with that error only. You have to just deal with that error. Okay, otherwise, they were just scared while looking at this error. So, what is the problem? Array got an unexpected keyword. Okay, unexpected keyword. So, what is the problem here? So, first of all, declared np.array. Hmm. So inside that one, so there is a list also given, and then I just write. Okay, so first of all, let me just remove this part. First of all, check me. Is it right? Okay, this part is right. And now, if I'll just write in dim in post, now I think it will be executed. Now I think it will be executed. For example, 10. Now, yes. So now it is executed successfully. So what is the problem? The problem is what? The command problem. This is the command problem. Okay. So here only. So I can just write anything. I can just write anything. For example, if I will just want to show that array, so how to check out this one. So this is the, it means what? 10 times the square bracket is written here. It means 10 times the square bracket is written here. So let me just copy it out. Let me just copy it out. And then again, just write the code here. So for example, um, for example, if I will just write the 100 here. Okay, so you can play with the code. You can easily play with the code. For example, if I will just execute this one, if I will just execute this one, so it will be bigger than the allowable number of this. So this is very big. So that's why it's not giving the output. Okay. So you can just write this 20 and now check it's a 20 dimension. Okay. So if I will just write the A 6 part and now see the output. So this one is the things. So now you can just write the specific dimensions array. Okay. So usually you can just write the code and you will just get the output. Okay. So today what we will just discuss. Today what we'll just discuss. So we discussed 0D array, 1D array, and 3D array, and at the end, higher dimensions arrays. Higher dimensions array. Okay. Higher means any dimensional array we can just write. Higher dimensions, dimensional arrays. Higher dimensional arrays. So here I can just write 5. Oh, now executed. So this is the things. So all these things we have completed here only. Okay. So from next part video, we'll just start from that any concept like how to just access the data. Okay, how to access the data while taking the method of indexing method and slicing method. Okay, so all this we will just cover. And thank you for giving support to me. And the point is what? So if you have any doubt, so please go for the description part. You will get the link. Okay, so join through that link. Then you will just get the notes also, these notes also. And if you have any doubt, you can just ask from that group also. And thank you. So bye. So we'll just meet from next week. Okay.